and welcome back to Mass Effect. Today we are finishing Novaria.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
I will warn you, in the 5 minutes since I started trying to record, I've encountered 6 technical difficulties, including my controller just deciding to stop working. This ought to go swimmingly.
Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
It's slow, but it's still better than the elevators. At least I can actually move. But if my party turns into mannequins... Okay, and there are the elevators. Also, you see this door here? The reason this door is here, the emergency exit, where we need to go is right through there. Guess how long it's going to take us to get there. You'll have to adjust for how long I pause the video. See you in a bit. Welcome back. And look, a Peoples.
Stand down.
We're going to want these out.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
No autopsy.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth? It's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not going to let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
We very much do.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
This is probably the easiest fight with Arachni, just because, well, we have allies. Also known as meat shields. And they're way better at killing these guys than we are. I mean, look, Liara went down immediately.
Time for revenge.
Sure it is, Liara, sure it is.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
I'm not going to explain why, just because we'll be finding out in the course of this video. Or one of the next. Again, I'm still doing the record in like one long thing, then cut it up at relative random.
Too many dark secrets.
I think it'll probably be the next video. Probably.
What?
We don't need anything from her.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of people here that, don't matter. Ooh, we need that. What do you mean, 0 meta gel?
What? No!
Not gonna lie, I've never noticed this guy before.
Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
Dude, you got like a Judge Dredd jaw going on. And I don't say anything important.
Talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Watch it turn out that guy had like a really important side quest. Anyway, we actually do want to go down here.
What do you want?
Were they attacked by the aliens?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
Worst mistake I ever made.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage.
Sure.
You can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand.
I played enough Resident Evil to know why bioweapons are banned.
Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I fought in the Mercenaries Reunion Wars.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Well, I can't convince him. Mr. Shotgun probably can. And Mr. Shotgun can't. Mr. Rex can. Rex is very convincing. Hey, this is actually where we need to go, and if we wanted, we can just rush right in. We don't want to, though, because there's a couple of side quests here. They're not really important, but they're interesting, and they explain, like, what's going on in this frosty hell. I'll see you after the elevator. Welcome back from the elevator. Ah, this guy, he's great.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
And you would be?
I'm Olar. Han Olar.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I don't think I explained about the Volus. They got the same kind of thing as like the Keldor in Star Wars do. They can't breathe a standard atmosphere, so they need that suit. It's sort of like the Quarians, except that the Quarians can actually survive and can actually survive a standard atmosphere with if barring infection, whereas Volus will actually suffocate.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
If you hadn't, you'd be dead too.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I think that biotics comment is kind of a is kind of a hint that it's kind of a hint that example, if I use throw on them, they'll ragdoll. Very useful.
You're not part of the crew. Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine. I told you to leave.
Oh yeah, I remember. Gonna need to ride the elevator 2 more times.
How can you tell jokes?
So this hydrogen atom says to another hydrogen.
Yeah, I was supposed to go talk to the guy at the first guy we met when we got here. I'll be right back when we go talk to him. And we're back.
Something you need?
For the moment.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
Luckily, when it comes to gambling, I'm an excellent cheat.
You and me both.
Called save scumming. And how did I get in front of you? And we'll be back downstairs in a sec. And we're back.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Also, quick thing about this guy. You see how he looks like he's almost wearing a mask? Turians actually have specialized markings on their faces as like makeup, sort of like war paint, to denote where they're from. I have no idea where that guy's from. Yeah, this is about as simple as it gets. Just gotta hit the button between the 2 markers. And that's why I fucked it up. I'll give it one more try and then I'll just pause until it's done. I knew the instant that I bragged about how easy it would be.
We'll see about that, bitch.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't
What the hell?
to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the rise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Kill them all.
Yeah, it should pretty much go without saying that she's with Venezia. Holy shit, Rex is dead! That's new. Kill her harder, Liara. I'm just gonna, like, hide. Why am I taking damage? Pop. Why did my health just kind of drain? And don't worry about Rex. Liara and I, as you can see, our health doesn't really change. Rex regenerates, and he regenerates really fast. One of the reasons that I hate that I have to play as a human in Mass Effect. Being a Krogan would be awesome. It's not really a problem in Mass Effects 2 and 3, because, well, those have regenerating health. But you still have to play as a human in a race with in a universe with all these fantastical races, and that's upsetting. I mean, there's the
They came out of there.
Thank you. There's the multiplayer in like Mass Effect 3 and Andromeda, but that's not the same. Actually, I did find through the internet a really good like basically D&D 5e total conversion for Mass Effect. It's actually really cool. I'll link it in the description.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia.
I just noticed that's still there.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
Very.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that on screen. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, we're back. All I had to do was save and reload. And I'll be leaving again because we gotta go up the elevator. Be right back. And we're back.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Awesome. Now, the reason that we did that quest, aside from the XP, was because if we go in the restricted area there, well, as you can see, there's an assault drone. We'll get attacked by a lot of stuff if we go that way. But it's actually optional. First, I want to see what this is over here. Aha! Stuff that we can't get. Of course. Anyway, if we go downstairs, while we will still have to fight, we'll have to fight a lot less we'll have to fight a lot less things in better conditions. So it's basically an optional quest to get through this without having to kill quite as many people. Whoops. So I'll see you back at that door. And we are back. I see a lot of ice, but not the slightest bit of snow. I'm starting to think that maybe I should have waited to get a little further in. But then there's this guy. Well, that was easy.
It's over now.
After fighting that one Rachni, we're basically through. If we go back through here, we can still fight the drones and stuff, but it's really not worth it. Ooh. Ooh. Just see about that grenade for a sec. That is better. Yeah, I don't use grenades much, but they can be real good when you do. And the Watchdog protocol, I think we went the wrong way. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill him.
I sense trouble.
Because why not? Journal update. Maybe this is where we're supposed to go. Man, I love shotguns. Damn, Rex! And that's why we give him hammerhead rounds. I should probably have them too, but I prefer poison.
Go, go, go!
Liara, you know, you could shoot at them. Let me do all the work? Okay.
Enemy is everywhere!
Oh, no, we definitely went the wrong way. Uh-oh. Go get him, Rex. Ow. Yeah, if we go back out there, the guards will attack us, so we probably shouldn't do that. I'll see you back down the elevator. Okay, now we're going the right way.